The budget is 300,000 Rand, but you don't want a Chinese car. Where else do you look? Wow. 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 You can look at this. The Land Rover Discovery 4 SDV6 SE. My name is Eugene.
I'm Mateo,
This is TVEC.
the home of extravagant reviews.
Four liters of fuel. Eugene, you're paying for this.
And we are inside the Land Rover Discovery 4 SDV6 SE. And I have to say, it is such a pleasant place to be.
It is so nice. I feel so mighty in this.
You feel like you're above everyone else. You feel like you're better than everyone else. And you are, for two main reasons.
Yeah.
One, because when you're in a Land Rover, such as we are in, you are just better than everyone. That's just a fact.
Yeah, it's a fact.
And for two, even in normal mode, we are taller than everyone and therefore better than everyone. And we can even be taller because this car has 3 set suspension modes. It has your normal mode, it has your raised mode, and then it has your access mode, which is made to be low to get in. But we like it because it looks absolutely gangster when it is low.
It is so gangster. It's like a drug dealer showed up at your house.
It really is. In the quotage of Jeremy Clarkson.
It's, oh no, a drug dealer's arrived.
And that
Yeah.
sums this car up as a whole. It's just got this aura to it.
It does.
It's got this thing about it that just makes it so cool, whether you're outside or inside. I mean, sitting inside here, you have this leather-wrapped armrest here, the leather on your dorsal here, so that when your arm sits like this and your other arm's like this,
Yeah.
you put one finger on the steering wheel and you just cruise like you're in a yacht.
Don't you mean the ship steering wheel?
Yes, because this is a ship steering wheel. And I mean, when you put your foot down, you've got handle points here to control it like a plane because it is as big as a Boeing 747.
It really is.
But it doesn't feel that way. It feels like it fits on the road nicely. It's comfortable to drive. It's easy to drive. And it handles its weight, its size, and the whole of it just so well. And it is just so controlled when you are on the road.
For such a massive car, it feels like a normal car.
It really does. And it's on off-roading tires in its normal state of suspension. And you don't hear the tires.
Nope.
You don't hear what's happening outside.
Yeah.
The engine is quiet and smooth. And it just runs so well. It's so good.
It's so good.
So good to be so high up, to have so much torque from the diesel engine. And considering the age of this car, everything runs so smoothly and works so well.
Which is not very normal in a Land Rover.
Yeah, this car was really well looked after from the previous owners.
Yes.
It has 150,000 a clock. It does not feel like that.
No.
I mean, every switch, every knob, every part of the engine works. Everything is clean and tidy, well looked after. Even this, if you were to open this up over here, as I come to a quick stop,
Your glove box.
you've got some space here, but then you've got a switch
For
that
your fridge.
actually works for your fridge. And it actually works.
For 300 grand, guys. For 300.
I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. And as Eugene said, this is coming in under 300,000 Rand yet Haval pre-owned Edenvale. So if you wanted more information on them, it will be down below.
Yeah.
But I just have to finalize things on the segment and speak that this car, you can see it's got leather wrapped dashboard, leather over here, soft touch across all the door cards and on the lower side of the car. It's got a Harman Kardon sound system and
Which is-
really cool handles here for when you're going off-road.
Well, you need them when you're going off-road.
Yeah, you need them when you're going off-road. And everything is just so well put together, so well placed, so ergonomic and easy to use. Physical AC buttons, physical buttons to go through your infotainment display, which we'll speak more on. And if you're looking forward to speaking about the off-road capability and the power of this car, stay tuned because that's coming later on.
Yep. So, the building on wheels.
One of the most obscurely beautiful cars in the world.
Yeah, obscure is the one word I would describe.
It's like, it's not beautiful in any beautiful way, but it's got this early 2000s gangster flashy vibe to it that I really, really like.
Definitely, it has flair.
It has flair.
It has old school.
When
Land
you
Rover
think of
flair.
this, you think of early 2000s, you think of a gangster mob, or you think of Jeremy Clarkson because he sums up this car as a whole. He would tell you that this is the best car ever made.
That's quite the statement.
It really is quite the same.
But
And I mean,
it stood the test of time.
it has. The design of this car is the embodiment of longevity of design.
Yeah.
You don't look at this car and think that it's older than 10 years because it is.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. But I mean, obviously Land Rover had to show Land Rover on the front here. And if you forget that it's a Land Rover, there's a badge there to tell you that it's a Land Rover. And then actually moving to the side, they remind you of that
once again.
Yep.
And actually, it continues, as I've said. You've got a Land Rover badge over here, which is the same on the other side.
Yep.
And then the unaerodynamicness of this car continues on the sideline.
The unaerodynamicness.
I think it might be the least aerodynamic car we've ever reviewed, other than the 2 G-Wagons that we reviewed.
Because this is a building right now.
It is a proper building.
This is the side of a building.
And actually, it looks kind of like KSR from the side.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the front of the head, the forehead, and then the start of the hairline.
Yeah.
Which continues and drapes over the back of the head.
That is such a good analogy.
And he's so good. I mean, it looks cool. And this is for a particular reason. It's for headroom, but also because you've got a sun visor / moon roof, as you'd call it.
Yep.
Yeah, you've got one in the middle and you've got one in the back, which means this car has a lot of glass and a lot of viewpoints all the way around, which is great if you're going to the Kruger.
It's like a fishbowl.
It's exactly like a fishbowl. A really unaerodynamic fishbowl.
It's so unaerodynamic.
But it's just cool. I mean, look how it stands. Now, this is in its lowest form.
Yeah.
It can actually go quite a lot higher. So if you were thinking this looks like a small Discovery 4,
Oh, no.
it's not. We've just got it in the most gangster looking mode right now.
And it's crazy in its gangster mode. It's still taller than us.
Yes, it is still big by many standards. Now, you do have the Land Rover wheels on each side, obviously.
Yep.
They're really nice alloys. They fit the car really well. We've got off-roading tires on here. And then actually heading to the back,
The back end.
it's just cool. I mean, you've got the modern iteration, or should I say modern style of design that has continued to the modern car.
Yep.
Where this is not very proportional or the same on each side, not very German.
Not very German.
If you could say that.
Yeah.
You've got another Land Rover badge in here, the big black Discovery 4. You have to let people know that you have the SDV6 SE. So there's badging for that as well.
Yep.
And I do still prefer this over the modern day car. I mean, the lights front and back might age it compared to the modern day car.
Yep.
But I actually prefer them in many ways. Modern day lights have become almost busy in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
These were simplistic. They could fit in the car really nicely. And this back end with the wider arches, and it's just cool.
There's such a retro design to this.
A proper
of
retro
old
design.
school Land Rover that new cars just don't have anymore.
Exactly. I get a lot of early Defender vibes from it.
Yes.
In the way that it's styled and designed. And you can see how big it is from the back, because when you look inside, there's a whole cinema. That's what it looks like.
It's a big, gigantic cinema.
It looks like a cinema. Now, this being a Land Rover Discovery, we have to see how practical it is. So some cool things about it is it does have a double opening boot or trunk or whatever you want to call it, where the bottom layer opens and the top layer opens, making it a lot more accessible in the back. And that is a 7-seater, so you have dual seats at the back, of which you can actually take out of the car entirely or fold down flat. And we have to speak about the main purpose of this rear end. Now, as you can see, because of the lid of the boot shaped like this, you have a perfect place to sit and display your picnic stuff here while you leave your gun here for when you go duck shooting in the UK.
And to start off with an amazing bang,
Even though there's not much of a bang, because this car is so well insulated and the engine's so smooth.
it's phenomenal. It's like I'm in command of a ship right now. I'm in the commanding view of a ship.
I told you, it's got this aura to it when you drive it. It's just like, it wants to be seen.
It's so far beyond an X5, a Cayenne, a Q7, as we said before, that it's crazy. And for the age of this car, underneath the bonnet, I've never seen a Land Rover have a much cleaner bay than this one.
It's so clean, so well, like I said before, never mind just the interior being so well looked after. If you look at the engine bay, you can tell how well a car has been looked after. And this engine bay is super, super clean.
It's super clean. Now, you do have a 3-liter turbocharged V6 diesel in here with about 188 kilowatts, 256 horsepower, and 600 newton meters of torque. And you can definitely feel that newton meters of torque.
Yes, it still feels like it's got all 600 of those Newton meters.
It's shocking. And
It's really strong, really smooth.
Yeah.
It is also 4-wheel drive with an 8-speed automatic gearbox, which is also very smooth. Actually quite responsive for its age.
I actually thought like it would be jerky after some time, but it still feels like a normal gearbox in my
It
opinion.
feels really smooth. Again, this car's just impressive for its age and its price.
And this gives you so much aura.
It does.
I feel so cool.
And
It's
the
just-
looks you get when you step out of this car.
Oh, it's way beyond any of its counterparts. It's way beyond that.
It's got that Land Rover-ness.
It does. And to
It's-
speak about the gauge cluster, I quite like it because it has a retro design to it.
It's got analog major parts,
Yes.
or major components, I should say, with a digital screen in the center of it that has all of your fuel readings. It's got your speed on there, how far the distance you've got left in your tank, which is a lot because this is a diesel, so it's got a huge tank of fuel in it. And
Then obviously, speaking about the infotainment screen, it's quite a small infotainment screen. We're used to the Chinese having tablets and
full tablets.
televisions inside of their cars.
Mhm,
This is quite a small screen. It's really nicely integrated though, with this whole center console as a whole, I should say.
Yeah.
With your clock, which is really, really cool, and all your physical buttons and knobs that feel really good. The infotainment system is quite slow.
Not quite. Very
It's very slow.
Very slow. Very slow.
But it has things like your 4x4 information, where you can go through all of your displays and your settings when you are going off-road, as well as 5 different off-roading modes. You've got like sand and rock crawler and all of those cool functions in it, and they all still work really well. Then you've obviously got your low range mode and all of your fancy Land Rover stuff that you would have to be able to go to the Kruger successfully.
I feel so epic in this car. Like I've accomplished a journey to bring food to the helpless.
It does. It feels like I want to do some cool, extravagant challenge with this car. And then also I have to speak about the back seats. They are very spacious in the back, really nicely done, as well as the really back. So the last row, the third row.
Yeah.
The most spacious third row I've ever been in, end of story. And I've been living with the car.
Yeah.
And it's worked. We've taken 6 and 7 people on 40, 50-minute trips, and they have been comfortable the whole way.
Which is surprising because we actually drove the Alex a couple months ago, and that's a newer car.
And it was less spacious in the back.
It was less spacious in the back. So
yes,
clearly, this is still a class above. This is clearly a class above, and I really do feel above and beyond than everyone else on the road right now. So here we are, done.
Yep, end of another lovely day and another wonderful review.
It really is such a beautiful day
It's a beautiful day.
with an amazing car.
Yeah, it's one of those cars again where I am kind of sad having to give the keys back and leave it where it is, because I kind of want to take this for 6 months testing it in the Kruger, maybe in Kenya, in the desert, in Cape Town, in Durban, in Pietermaritzburg.
Anywhere that doesn't have roads.
Yes, anywhere that doesn't have roads, because he's so capable. It's got off-road tires for a reason.
Yeah, that's definitely the reason. Now we have to answer the question: is a used Land Rover Discovery worth the money?
I think if you look in the right place, it is.
Okay.
We know the reliability issues that come with the Land Rover group as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that generally there's something wrong with every single one of them.
For some reason.
But we've managed to find one that seems to have no issues at all.
But I think this is like 1 in a million though.
It probably is. And that's why you guys should rush to buy it.
Yes.
I mean, the engine bay is so clean. I mean, if you look at some pieces, you might see yourself. That's how clean it is inside there.
You just have a reflection.
There's reflections in there. The tires, the suspension, the air suspension, it works so well. The different modes and how they engage and disengage, the gearbox, how smooth the engine is, the interior.
It's
just so looked after that it makes you want to drive it.
Especially compared to a Chinese car these days, because a J5 is about the same price as this.
Yeah, and that's pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy.
For what this has to offer. I mean, 7 seats, enough space at the back to have a picnic and hold your rifle when you go duck shooting.
Yep. Yep.
You got enough space inside to fit 7 large people. It's very spacious inside.
Fully adult people.
And none of them feel out because all of them have sunroofs.
Yeah.
And you've got a very big V6 diesel in here, which has 6 million Newton meters of torque and can pull trains.
I mean, it needs it because it's so big.
It needs it because it's so big.
But
it just runs so well, works so well, and I think it's totally worth the asking price.
Just have big pockets, just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
But I think you'll be fine with a specific one.
Yeah, so thank you again to Haval Pre-Owned Edenville for this amazing Discovery 4. The information will be in our description box. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and share with people because we have a lot more of these coming in the future. We hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye-bye.